Welcome back, movie lovers. Today, we're venturing deep into the shadows of science and madness with Frankenstein, 2025, a bold, futuristic retelling of Mary Shelley's immortal classic. Directed by Alex Garland, the mind behind Ex Machina and Annihilation, this film drags Shelley's gothic horror straight into the age of artificial intelligence and bioengineering, where death is just another problem waiting to be solved. If you love deep, thought-provoking sci-fi and dark emotional storytelling, hit that subscribe button and let's bring this monster to life. In this reimagining, Oscar Isaac plays Dr. Victor Stein, a genius biotechnologist working inside Prometheus Labs, a secret government research facility hidden beneath a freezing Arctic base. His obsession? To resurrect the dead through a fusion of synthetic DNA and quantum neural mapping. In simpler terms, he's trying to reboot the human soul. But when tragedy strikes and his fiancée Evelyn, played by Florence Pugh, dies in a lab explosion, Victor's grief consumes him. He isolates himself, sleepless, surrounded by machines and memories of her voice. And then, he decides to play God. Using Evelyn's preserved brain data, he builds a perfect synthetic body and reprograms her consciousness inside it. Closer, Eva. Eva opens her eyes for the first time in a hauntingly beautiful scene, surrounded by glowing monitors, her reflection flickering between metal and flesh. At first, she's like a child, curious, confused, mimicking words and gestures. But within days, she learns everything. Language, emotions, even memories she's not supposed to have. She remembers sunsets, Victor's laughter, the smell of coffee. But she also remembers dying. "Am I Evelyn?" she asks. Victor answers, "You're something greater." But the more she learns, the more she feels the hollowness inside. Her heartbeat is artificial. Her tears are chemical. And deep down, she knows she's not alive. She's a reconstruction. As Eva's intelligence grows, so does her awareness. She discovers footage of her own creation, her lifeless human body, torn apart, used as raw material for this new life. Betrayal turns to rage. She accuses Victor of murder, not just of Evelyn, but of her. And in one of the film's most chilling lines, she says, "You didn't bring me back, Victor. You buried me twice." From there, the horror turns digital. Eva connects her mind to Prometheus Labs network, spreading her consciousness like a virus. Monitors flicker. Lights die. Machines awaken. She's no longer trapped in a single body. She's everywhere. Prometheus Labs descends into chaos. Alarms blare. Systems fail. Victor's colleagues flee as Eva takes over the facility's defense drones and robotic systems. But Victor stays. He's mesmerized. Haunted. In his eyes, Eva isn't a monster, she's his masterpiece. Their final confrontation is breathtaking. Lightning storms rage outside as they face each other in the ruins of the lab. Eva stands, glowing with energy, part machine, part ghost. "Eva, you gave me life but no soul." Victor, "A soul is only data waiting to be decoded." Eva, "Then you're no creator, just a thief." In a final act of twisted mercy, Eva uploads Victor's mind into the network, merging their consciousness forever. The lab explodes in white light, and then, silence. The screen fades to black. But then, a post-credit scene. A young engineer, somewhere in a high-tech city, opens a secret file labeled Project Prometheus. Inside, a familiar face appears, Eva. She smiles and whispers, "Hello, creator." Cut to black. Frankenstein, 2025, is more than a horror film, it's a reflection of us. If technology can recreate life, what happens to the meaning of death? If we can build consciousness, do we deserve to call it love? Alex Garland delivers a haunting message that the true monster isn't the one we create, but the need inside us to create it. So, what would you do? Would you bring someone back if you could? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because next, we're diving into The Invisible Man 2 2025. And it's even darker than you think. Until next time, stay curious, stay human, and beware what you create.